I remember when I was like 8 or 9, my friend Max like figured out how to tape things on VCR.
Yeah.
So he'd go into TV Guide and then tape Real Sex, HBO Real Sex.
Hell yeah.
So then we like have sleepovers at his house and watch Real Sex. But like Real Sex wasn't porn, it was a documentary about sex. So a lot of the time it was like, you know, like 75-year-old hippies like doing a circle jerk. Like that was our introduction to like to like naked people and jerking off, and like it was just like it wasn't actually.
Did you guys beat off in the same room?
No, we couldn't beat off even at that point. We were like 9 or 10 years old. I couldn't beat off.
Did you ever do like beat off where everyone's beating off in the same room at like a sleepover? Everyone picks a corner and beats off?
No, we did a thing once where like my friends, we all had to go to the bathroom and like come.
Oh, hell yeah.
Come like to prove that we could come.
To pictures of your mom?
No, it's still to like Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition.
So pictures of Adam's mom, they would all pass them around. Beat off Adam's mom.
My mom is...
What? Say it.
She's a lovely woman.
Hot? Yeah.
Just like
really
I had a friend that had a hot mom. We found her dildo one time.
Ooh.
I don't know why we were going through their shit, but I remember my friend Zach finding his own hot mom's dildo, and he's like, terrible. What the fuck is this? And he was like, no. You know, because he's like holding it in his hand, just like vibrator. No. And I'm like, yes! Yes! Dude, she looked like Halle Berry. Oh, she was so hot.
My friend Robert, like the house that we used to all get drunk at and like get stoned at in high school was because he had a single mom. And she was a school nurse during the week, and then on the weekend she would dance. And so his house would always be free throughout the weekends.
Christ.
But she had
That's
legit,
some Vegas shit right there.
That's Vegas as fuck. She had legit the biggest tits of all time. And like at like 15 years old, she was the like 100%. Ideal of hottest. She was the complete ideal of hottest woman you've ever seen. Like, and we were all fucking in love with her. And she used to fuck with us, dude. She used to like answer the door in a towel and shit, and be like, "Oh, I didn't know you boys were coming over."
Was a towel on her head?
No, just on her head. Yeah, completely.
It was stuffed into her pussy.
Yeah, and it was like, in retrospect, it was really sad. There was like a revolving door of like deadbeat boyfriends and stuff.
God.
But like, you know, we got to experiment with drugs and alcohol. No one fucked his mom.
Not even later, but
we all furiously beat off to his mom.
It was funny. Like
those are prime beat off years.
One of our friends growing up, my friend like Amir, his mom had this friend Bill who would come over. Like they both they knew each other. I think they both taught at like the community college or something, or he did, or I don't remember exactly what the story was. But they were like colleagues of some capacity, and. So they, Bill would always be over, and then I started making fun of him, like, your mom's fucking Bill, your mom's like cheating on her dad with Bill, or whatever.
Oh, no.
We like laugh about it, and like laugh and be like, no, she's not, dude, shut up. And then his parents got divorced, and Bill moved in. Yeah, Bill's his dad now.
That's so fucking funny. Yeah. Oh, man.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's some real shit, dude. It's a real-ass podcast.
This is a real
That's like a real thing that happens in real life.
Yeah, we are. I think we should stop calling ourselves Puerto Rican rattlesnakes. I think that's over. I think we should be real-ass dudes.
I'm a real-ass dude.
I think, we should be real. We're the real-ass dudes now.
Oh, I'm real as fuck, dude. I've never been.
We gotta have Lewis on. I think Lewis would be a good guest.
We should actually have Lewis on.
Yeah, I did his podcast with Amico and Chris Tinkle, who I just met.
Who's that?
I don't know. He didn't really say much other than he got mad when Lewis was like forcing everybody to watch videos of 2 Russian girls like cutting kittens' heads off and shit.
Oh, what?
Ew.
Well, I guess that's real, dude. It's real and it's ass.
That is real. That is true.
And
that's
what?
pretty real.
And it's ass. It's real and it's ass and it's podcast.
That's terrible. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. If we're gonna be real ass dudes, which we are,
you gotta show videos of animals being tortured.
God, that sucks.
Yeah, we tried that PlayStation VR thing. That Chris guy brought it over. That's just cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want the kind of virtual reality where you just fucking walk around and fucking shoot guns and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I don't like the walking around aspect because I don't really see how that would work. It's okay with like limited mobility.
I want like a little ass room where you go in and you fucking
because I honestly
had.
don't understand how that VR thing would be fun. with anything where you have to like walk around, because you're still just moving shit on the controller. I mean, you can look around or whatever. What it would be cool for is like driving or flight simulators.
Yeah, driving.
Or like a train simulator, like a game where you just stand there and watch trains pass and look at them.
An air horn simulator.
Yeah.
If you could play like a static image, but they're putting in different air horn
There was
sounds.
this guy. I tell you that story about this guy. Me and my friend Matt one day, we were like, we're gonna build like a potato cannon. And Matt had this friend John who he knew from like alternative school, who was very much autistic.
Yeah.
And so he had like John had a car, so John picked us up and like drove us to Home Depot, and he made John buy everything. Jesus. And then made John like assemble it.
Oh, man.
So we had to go back to John's
That's like
house.
3 weeks worth of work as a bagger at Giant.
Yeah. No, it's like you can build a potato cannon pretty easily for like $50 tops in supplies.
Okay.
Yeah, you need a hacksaw, like, you know, probably cumulative
PVC pipe.
Yeah, you need 6. Here's exactly what you need. You need 5 feet of 2-inch PVC piping, and you need about 1.5 foot of 4-inch PVC piping, and then like a reducer, and then a cap for the end, and then you need a ignition for a grill, like one of those push button spark things.
Yeah.
And then some PVC cement and shit, and like putty, and then like maybe some kind of like O-ring clamp.
Dildos out of it.
Anything that fits the diameter of the. Yeah. So yeah, actually,
That would be awesome.
If you had a 2-inch diameter
Cool.
dildo,
Like a floppy ass dildo.
yeah,
shooting out of
you
there.
could. Yeah,
be like,
you would
make
lube up.
open your
You
ass.
would lube up.
Like 10 feet away.
Lube
Shot
up the
dildo.
barrel.
That'd
Yeah.
be like Jackass.
And hold on, man. These things are fucking cannons. Like they shoot. Like the first time we shot off that potato in the woods, we were like, "Oh fuck!" And they like, "This is a weapon," because they fire it. It's loud as shit. It sounds like a fucking cannon.
Oh jeez.
And it fires potatoes at like
You just in a
200
public
feet
park?
per second. Yeah. Well, I shot it down Matt's driveway the first time. Like we just put it on the ground, and I like did a test shot, and I like just launched this potato, and like, you know, it was like maybe 6 inches off the ground,
Right.
And it launched, and it didn't hit the ground for like probably like 150 feet.
Whoa.
So it's, you know, moving with that amount of like
Incredible.
velocity. Yeah.
That's so cool.
But no, we set it off, and then fucking Matt's
That's like October Sky.
Yeah, Matt's roommate, this old black guy, comes out. He's like, "That sounded like a gun. I'm leaving." He got in his car, drove away.
Probably smart.
Yeah. No, but he made John do it, and fucking John, the autistic guy, in his house, he had in there like, he lived with his parents, but it was like a fucking mess. There was shit everywhere.
Wait, he lived with his parents and he had a black roommate?
No, they weren't roommates. They were friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
How old is John?
I don't know. He's probably like 37.
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
I thought for a second it might be like an old ass man hanging out with children.
No. Yeah, so he lived with his parents, and the house is like a fucking mess. And in like, so, you know, the dining room is like a table with shit all over it. And then like one section of the kitchen, he has like his Microsoft Flight Simulator set up with like the 2 monitors and like the, you know, like the power levers for the flight. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm simulating a flight from here to Hawaii." And it's just like a shittily rendered image of clouds. And he's just like looking at it. And it's like, "How long is that?" He's like, 14 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Like, just,
Nothing is happening.
yeah, he's just sitting there like looking at it.
He's simulating the stupidest part of a flight. The waiting part.
And that's what that shit is, dude.
Oh man, that's so good.
That's full spectrum.